Hello, this is Dan Richardson at the Chapel of the North Hills. Today we begin looking at some of the trials that Jesus faced as he approached his crucifixion. There were in total 6 different trials. We're going to look at one today where he was facing the Sanhedrin. The Sanhedrin was kind of like the Supreme Court of the Israelites, and it was comprised of both Pharisees and Sadducees, and they ran the temple, and they ran everything that was going on religiously in the city. Their authority, though, was limited by Rome. They were not allowed total autonomy as a country, and so their court did not have total authority. For instance, it did not have the authority to impose the death penalty. Well, that's what they sought for Jesus, was the death penalty. And so he faced a trial before the Sanhedrin, and then later we're going to see him being tried in the Roman courts. But before the Sanhedrin, this is perhaps one of the most laughable, most idiotic court cases that you can ever imagine. They arrest Jesus and bring him in to trial, and then they sat and tried to find out something that they could charge him with. He was already on trial, and they were looking for false testimony against him, according to Matthew. They were trying to find out something they could charge him with. And they would sit and scratch their heads, and someone said, "Oh, I know. He said he would destroy the temple and then raise it up." And they couldn't even agree on that. So finally, one of them just plain out asked him, "Are you the Messiah, the Son of God?" And Jesus said, "I am. You said it in Matthew, and I am in Luke." So he absolutely admitted it, and then finally they could proceed. Oh, they tore their clothes. They were furious, and now they said, "Why else do we need any more testimony? This man deserves death." Well, so his trial before the Sanhedrin, his verdict was guilty, and he brought all the testimony on himself simply by telling the truth. He is the Messiah, the Son of God. Be blessed.